You gave them everything. Your trust, your time, your patience. You allowed them to take from you again and again, believing that things would get better. You kept convincing yourself that if you were kind enough, strong enough, and forgiving enough, they would finally recognize your worth. But they didn't. They took your kindness for granted, saw your silence as weakness, and interpreted your patience as an open invitation to push even further. With every step, they dug the knife deeper. They didn't care about your heart or the effort you poured into the relationship or how you allowed yourself to heal from their mistakes. But even the deepest patience has a breaking point. The smiles you forced, the lies you told yourself to keep it all together, eventually lose their power. And that's when the truth hits. It's no longer about trying to salvage something that's already broken. It's about letting go. It's about walking away. They may not see it now, but they will feel it. They will feel the absence, the void, the slow realization that they've lost something they never truly valued. And while they continue their lives, thinking they won, the consequences of their actions will quietly, inevitably catch up with them. Regret is a quiet thing. It doesn't shout or demand attention. It creeps in, arriving in the quiet moments when they least expect it. And that's when the real punishment begins. People often think they can take advantage of others without consequences. They believe they can push, manipulate, and hurt without facing any repercussions. As long as they hold the power, they think they can do whatever they want. What they fail to realize is that true power doesn't come from controlling others. It comes from knowing when to stop. It comes from recognizing the value of those around you and treating them with respect. But they never understood that. They pushed, they took, they manipulated, they believed you would always be there, always forgive, always stay. They miscalculated. They didn't realize that the more they took, the more they emptied themselves of everything meaningful. They didn't understand that one day the person they had abused would stand tall, free from their grasp, stronger and more aware of their own worth. Now they're left with nothing but the consequences of their actions. They'll start to feel it. They'll begin to question where it all went wrong. But by then, it will be too late. The damage they caused is irreversible. No matter how much they wish they could change the past, they can't. The silence you left behind will echo louder than any words they could ever say. The absence you created will be felt in every part of their life. The hardest thing for them to grasp is that you didn't need them. They believed you couldn't live without them, that you would always be there, waiting, forgiving. What they failed to see is that it was never about needing them. It was about loving yourself enough to let go. It was about realizing that you deserve better than the crumbs they threw your way. While they thought they were playing games, getting ahead, they never understood that you were playing the long game. You weren't interested in quick wins. You were interested in peace, in healing, in growth. You were collecting the lessons, gathering strength in silence, becoming someone who could walk away when it was time to do so. And now, they're left with the mess they created. They have to live with the fact that the one person they took for granted is gone. It's not about revenge. It's not about getting back at them. It's about finding peace in the truth that you don't need them to move forward. The greatest revenge is living a life free from their toxic presence, a life filled with the freedom to choose your own happiness and your own path. So let them feel the weight of their actions. Let them sit in the quiet, wondering what went wrong. Let them wake up every day with that gnawing feeling of regret creeping in. Because no matter how much they try to drown it out, they will never escape the truth. They lost you because they didn't know how to appreciate what they had. They lost you because they didn't know the difference between possession and love. They'll try to move on, convincing themselves that they didn't need you, that they were better off without you. But deep down, they'll know the truth. They lost the one person who truly understood them, the one person who would have stayed had they only learned how to value them. And when they look back, when they realize the cost of their actions, it will be too late. The door will be closed. The chance will be gone. Because you've moved on. You've found your peace. You've found your worth. And you will never let anyone take that from you again. So let them regret. Let them live with their choices. You've already moved past them. You've already walked into a future that doesn't need their empty promises. And that's something